Hi everybody, Joel from RC Max UK here. Now this video is about, or to show you, my ALX powered Super 50cc Losi 5T. Now I've done a few modifications to this recently, which include a chassis swap to the RC Max Pro-Am chassis, and also it's the first time I'm ever running BRP spikes. Now these have been lent to me by Mike from RC Max here in the UK. Big thanks to him for lending them to me so I can try them out. I've actually now bought a set from someone locally who was selling them, but this is the first time I've ever used them. And this body is made by a friend of mine, Valentin. He's from the London All-Star Basher group, and it's a one-off custom body made by him by hand, so big thanks to him. This is just a little overview of my ALX as it now sits. So it's a blue Super 50cc billet reed case engine from Italy, and here now you'll see the car itself. A quick run here. It's the first time I've used the BRPs, and it's the first time I've used the car on this chassis since I crashed the car last time out a couple of months ago. It's taken me quite a long time to rebuild it, get it back together. Just not because it's a big job, but just because I just haven't had the time. So this is a bit of a shakedown run, and my exhaust pipe actually did come loose. I didn't notice it until the end, until I took the body off, and the pipe had dropped off at the header. So basically the pipe was barely connected at all to the cylinder head. So that may be why it starts to run a bit weird, but I think it's also just the heat. These big bore engines, I mean, I'm finding out as I'm running it more and more, but they don't like short, close blast running. They like these kind of long speed runs to get a lot of air over that cylinder head. It's air cooled at the end of the day, and this kind of short blasting that I'm doing around locally to me, I'm filming with a GoPro at the end of the day, hanging off my transmitter, and to get any kind of semi-decent video, I'm driving close to myself. So I'm not doing many long spurts off because the car just gets tiny, doesn't it? I mean, with a GoPro with a wide-angle lens, the car's so small, it's barely worth filming. So I keep close to myself, but of course that means maybe it gets a bit hot. I don't think in reality these big bore engines like this kind of driving. I could be wrong, set me straight if you totally disagree. I'm still learning here. I'm first to admit that I've used this car way too little. I've had this engine for, I don't know, maybe a year. I'm not sure how long it is actually. I'd have to look back and see. But I've barely used it, so I'm going to stop talking now. This is a short run. BRPs, just a quick mention of them. It's the first time I've run this car without having any sort of tyre problem, or at least I think I've run it a couple of times without tyre problems, but I've always been worried about blowing up a tyre when using a standard tyre. So videos to come are going to be using the BRPs, using Astro Max glued tyres, and using my Gorilla glued standard beadlock style wheels and tyres. That's going to be coming up soon, but here for you now, just a quick shakedown run, a little bit of footage of the ALX 50 with this body, and that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!